Wanted to start off this week's episode talking about upgrading, checking out the availability on some of those cabinets that have been sitting around. What better place to check than Synergy? And I've actually taken a step back from X-Men 97, and I'll get into that in a little bit. Looks like Big Buck Hunter is all turned on here on display. NBA Jam Countercade. So yeah, just checking out what they have at Synergy. X-Men here again, and Yoga Flame. Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe. Looks like it's on. It's loading. Now I do have some information on the back room, way in the back where we can't get. Those are apparently out of order. So the gentleman did ask me if I knew anyone who could fix these things. I mean, just depending on what it is. But that's why those are in that side room. So we'll kind of take a peek before we leave and see what's in there. But yeah, there's something wrong with each and every one of them. And every time we come here, they do shuffle things around. Once there was all arcade one-ups in this room, now it's all TVs. And the room that had all the, look at the size of this one. The room that had all the TVs, that now has the arcade one-ups, is over here. So they kind of switched them around. And actually, this is the first time I've ever seen a Mortal Kombat 2 head-to-head set up. They do have tubing playing. And it looks like, I'm not sure because I've never had one of these, but I'm sure there'd be a clear deck protector, so that's not on here. The speakers down here on both sides. And I want to say it's about 32 inches high. Looks like they're asking $400, but yeah, you need that deck protector. And something I thought we would see is a lot of deluxe. And I think that's what we're going to be seeing the most at places like Synergy, along with these head-to-heads, are deluxe cabinets. And that's where the struggle is going to kind of come for me, is I'm looking for cabinets that I don't have. Most of them are going to have risers. Kind of taking a step back from X-Men 97 because of that. And not saying that I'm not going to get X-Men 97. I'm not going to get it right now, and I'll fill you in a little bit why I've kind of flip-flopped and changed my mind. Looks like Root Beer Tapper's playing. I did have Class 81. I'm just standing here looking at this. I want to say there was at least one other one, probably in that first room. There's so much here that you forget what you see. Actually, look at how old the Pac-Man, the Super Pac-Man Countercade. Asking $150. Never seen one of these, not this style, in person before. I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, the box is a little torn up, but I don't see any gouges on the Countercade. But staring at Class 81, I had this. I sold it when I bought Pac-Man XL. Other than a deluxe like X-Men 97. Ms. Pac-Man, the black one, or Class 81, kind of considering it. You know, if you can get it at a good deal, I think that's what we're looking for. You know, we can nitpick on all the flaws on a floor model, a store model. Probably looking for $350. Maybe you could talk them down a little bit, but there's a couple other cabinets that I have in mind before I want to pick up a deluxe like Class 81 or Ms. Pac-Man. This was the room. Can only go this far, employees only. But the gentleman did say if I knew anybody who could work on any of these. So look at, there's a Marvel Superheroes head-to-head. So you can see the plastic clear deck protector. So the Mortal Kombat 2 down the aisle didn't have one of those. But anyone watching the video interested in any of these or might have some expertise and stuff over my head, you can always stop by Synergy and inquire on any of these. And NFL Blitz right here by the front door. Did see a few of these the previous time we were here, so looks like only one remaining. Not seeing that Pac-Man Partycade. They do have another Ms. Pac-Man head-to-head. Check out this cool fridge, Budweiser. Looks pretty good. It's pretty cool. They do have two NBA Jam countercades. I almost said partycades. Kind of thinking about Costco. You have a second one right over here, so Yeah, there's quite the variety here. But again, it's the only NFL Blitz that I'm seeing, along with one X-Men. And the Retromania Wrestling iArcade is still hanging around. Anyone interested in this, this is the only one I've actually ever seen. A lot has sold since I was here last time. Pretty crazy. Welcome to this week's Walk and Talk as a recording this Saturday, March 9th, 2024. We start off the video a couple of days ago. Actually was here at Synergy checking out the arcade one-ups. Today, Saturday, we're gonna stop at the other half and see if there's anything new showing up there. It's been probably a month, 2 months since we were here. We'll run inside here before they close and it's windy out. Just in case you make it here, they are open Saturdays 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then on the other half of the building is where most of those arcade one-ups and other appliances are. I'd say there's more toys, collectibles per se at this spot. So we'll make it here every week. But I thought, hey, what the heck? We'll cover both sides of this to start off this week's show. Always getting quite the turnout here whenever we can. Actually, it's only the second time I've been here on a Saturday, but there's a lot of people here. Hopefully, we'll come across some stuff we didn't see the last time we were here. We saw a Pac-Mania fully assembled cab. I want to say it was about $250 in the same spot. They do have another Pac-Mania cab, this time in the box, and a Pac-Man Deluxe cab. I just kind of took a peek in here. It looks like there's some space. I'm not sure if everything's in here, like, kind of feel that, but definitely looks like the Pac-Man Deluxe has not been opened yet. And a couple rooms over where most of the action figures were. We'll stop over there. I'm guessing that's probably the only arcade one-ups we'll find on this side of the building. Excuse me. But we'll check over. Actually, a lot of computers here. If you're in the area and you're looking for any of this, you know, they do have a ton of monitors, laptops, computers here. And a full room of a lot of toys. And I saw some controllers here the last time. Like you're seeing some of these Switch controllers and Xbox. This is a spot where I did see some good figures. Look at the original Mark Model 1 Iron Man, $15. The Mark 1, I can't talk. So you'll come across a couple of things. We do have a Star Wars Jedi Starfighter. Looks like Obi-Wan, priced at $10. You can always stumble across a good toy hunt at Synergy on the weekends. Light Bright, $10. And a Funko Pop figure, $5 clearance. It's crazy with all the people coming through here on Saturdays. There's like anything left. So when I do see something, I'm surprised it's still here, to be honest with you. Probably getting stuff weekly to stock the shelves with. And you know, when they do open at 8 a.m. to 12, a lot of people stopping here. $120 for a keyboard. They do have an acoustic guitar. Yeah, it's just pretty much everything you'll come across over here. Filters for your furnace. On this backside of the garage, I'm surprised with the floor space and a lot of the appliances that they have. They don't have more of those arcade one-ups that are on the other end of the building. So you'll always come across 1 to 2 arcade one-ups at their Saturday location. If you are interested to see what we just saw at the beginning of the video, you're just gonna have to make it here during the weekday before 5 o'clock. Look at this relic refrigerator and freezer. $350, you know, they just don't, it is newer. Like I was gonna say, they just don't make them like this anymore, but it does look like a newer refrigerator, just that old retro look. Just crazy how busy it is over here on a Saturday. So yeah, something different. Not what we're looking for as far as arcade one-ups, but you never know what you could stumble across at Synergy on a Saturday. Just down the street from Synergy is a Hobby Lobby right past the McDonald's. Actually never been to this location before, along with a Target right around the corner. Since it's Saturday, might as well stop at Hobby Lobby. Always cool to go to a new Hobby Lobby, and that Target just right there. We'll go there right after Hobby Lobby. Interested to see if there's anything we haven't seen since the last couple of times we were here. Or at the other Hobby Lobbies, not this very location, because Yeah, it's the first time. Ooh, and they have a Spider-Man Pez here. When I first started doing giveaways for Nostalgia Power, I started off with some Pez. These are marked at, I'm seeing a price. I want to say they're like $2.49, maybe $2.99. This is a good one. The line is like out the door. I do want to pick up a prize for the next Nostalgia Power episode. We'll see how the line is when we leave, but we'd have to come back, make a special trip, because this is a good one. And check this out, Sonic the Hedgehog hat, $9.99. I mean, you never want to wear it, but just having it up on the shelf. We have Pikachu too. This is cool. There's another 50% off of wall decor at Hobby Lobby. Pretty much the same Spider-Man, Superman, Marvel, DC we've seen, but different spots. Like, I'm kind of trying to find my way through here. Everything's kind of backwards than what I'm used to. Looks like everything we're looking for is kind of in this general area. I do like that Mario Kart. Ooh, here's a new Spider-Man right here. This is a good one. I haven't seen this. Nice, skinny, just perfect for that one spot, you know. I don't know if I have ever noticed this one before. Pretty cool Zelda. It might be a new Mario also, but I've seen the lawn sign, the Mario Kart, but I mean, it's just, yeah, just Super Nintendo Mario Kart, and of course, the 1-up. And the Star Wars, Star Trek, look at Picard up there, also 50% off. I did kind of just stop and stare at the Empire Strikes Back picture. My favorite Star Wars movie, it just really stands out. Along with this Avengers. I haven't went up to some of these games in the longest time. Life, Monopoly, Twister. Just makes you think. I don't know if you could play Twister on an Infinity game board. But just seeing some of these, I was going to say Milton Bradley, Hasbro. That's how long I've been out of the loop for Candyland. Also 40% off items labeled the Spring Shop. So I think, you know, most of these pictures are still considered the 50%, 40%. Okay, so this is a completely different category. It's the 40% off. So anything over here, the Raiders of the Lost Ark, some of these Star Wars. A very cool mirror. Baby Yoda, C-3PO. I didn't notice this Spider-Man before. We've seen the home run, Sonic the Hedgehog. This is such a 90s picture. It goes with that hat we saw when we walked in here. And pretty much the same old gaming pictures, lights that we've been seeing, but it is considered the 50% off sale, so not a bad time to pick up some of these. I've always had my eye on this Tetris. Never picked it up. That Indiana Jones we just saw around the corner, kind of thinking about it. It would look great in the bathroom. I don't know what Kelly would think about that, but I think it would look good. Licensed Kitchen always catches my eye because I'm all about licensed games. Let's see what the licensed kitchen category. Jurassic Park, Super Mario Brothers. Ah, the Golden Girls. Some NES coasters. Did see these at Kohl's. These are $6.99. Kind of a hard one to find nowadays. Kohl's, you know, it comes and goes. You see it and then it's gone. It reminds me of the late 80s, early 90s. It gets hot, you can see it lights up. Do have an Xbox, Spider-Man, the Peanuts. This kind of gets me thinking on a certain product from At Games. And actually leaving Hobby Lobby, I didn't notice this when we walked in. That's the size of their lobby, call it if you will. Usually at a Hobby Lobby, we'll get out of the wind here. There's like a whole stretch of this. This is it. Different setup, but different stuff. A lot of newer stuff than we saw the last time we were here. I'm gonna walk over to Target. We'll check out their action figures. Now there's not gonna be anything we're picking up for a giveaway from this Target because we have reached our final giveaway, which is the MVSX Mini. And just a reminder, if you checked your Circle app, they do have spend 4 qualifying purchases of $80 or more, and get an extra $30 circle points. There's about 2 weeks remaining as of recording of this video, so incentives to always shop more at Target just to build up those points. It is cool seeing the Spider-Man 2 bundle still showing up at stores. PlayStation 5. Is it $3.99 or is it $4.99? I'm not so bundle. Okay, so for $3.99, it's not a bad price. $400. I always thought it was $5.99. So $3.99, the Spider-Man 2 PlayStation 5 bundle. Just wanted to come back here in hopes that we'd come across an Arcade 1-Up Counter Arcade. Never been to this Target before, and nothing wrong with just kind of going through. And if they did have it, it would be over in this area, and I'm not seeing it. And seeing Spirits, we found another Sunman, the greatest hero of them all. $21.99. Baxter, do you think he regrets that decision he made? Would you want to look like this? He's taking it out on Raph. And it looks like they do have some of those Toony Comics Joker figures. Just picked up one on last week's giveaway. They have 2 here, so this might be the newer, like I picked up Superman, then the Joker shows up, so keep your eye on Target. Maybe we'll see some different Toony Comics. It's kind of new to me because those are the only 2 that I've seen. Maybe a Batman will show up, maybe a Flash. Nothing else really in, this is kind of a smaller collector spot. They do have Adam West up here. The Grapple Launcher replica. Probably a year ago I said I was going to pick this up. I never did. It's just something else. You know, it's kind of like this is the way my shelf looks at home. Like there's only so much we can fit. It's another Batman. Not really sure, scalers, what this is really supposed to mean. It's kind of different, kind of weird. But this isn't. This, always liked the grapple gun. Not come across any Arcade 1-Up Counter Arcades, Mario. We'll keep looking every time we go out though. They're bound to show up soon. Well, we'll head over to one of my favorite Best Buys because we're pretty close to it. Talk some of the sales going on now. We just went over the Kohl's Cash 3-day sale ending Sunday night as recording of this, so watching this on a Monday. That sale will be over, but there are some good things going on with Wayfair right now. Right across from Mayfair Mall. I know we've been to a lot of Best Buys in the last couple of days, guys, but who can pass on the best looking Best Buy in the state of Wisconsin? I mean, I love this Best Buy. Plus, we can check out the whole store from the 2nd floor. And if I skip a day on the treadmill, I can always get my steps in going up a couple of flights of stairs. Hey, excuse me. So currently at Wayfair, they're doing another 3-day, along with Kohl's, a 72-hour sale. And Shinku Hadouken Street Fighter 2 Turbo is coming in at $311.33. I think this might be the cheapest we've seen this at. Yoga Flame was at $299, but it didn't have the skin that Shinku has. It's not too bad of a price. Like if you don't have that, I mean that's where we're sitting. Like, do you want the deluxe or do you want something different? Skids asked me which one is better since I do have both. They're both great. They have the same great games. It's just what look do you want? And kind of a follow-up to my speculation of getting a blue Ms. Pac-Man Deluxe followed by an XL. The black is on sale for $12.57 on Wayfair. Between NBA Jam Deluxe and the Ms. Pac-Man Deluxe, Wayfair does change those prices throughout the week, so if you miss out on any of these sales, every couple of weeks they're doing these, so it's not that I was knocking this, and I didn't mention about the light up buttons, the light up coin door. Like there is an incentive to get the Vault Deluxe cabinets, especially when they're $412.57. And Star Wars is the lowest that I have seen at $475.48. There might actually be another like 10% coupon, so $40 off promotion going on Wayfair. You might be able to get it for a little cheaper than that, but hey, anything under $500, I mean, we're talking Star Wars, the 2023 release with the full artwork all the way down. This is a great deal. If you miss out on any of these deals at Kohl's, Wayfair, It's not like they're not going to run the deals again. We're not going to get Kohl's Cash. I do like that they change seasonal up here. We saw a Christmas tree, now we're seeing a grill, stuff for your yard. Spring's coming along with those new releases. We were told April, we got X-Men 97. Right now, it's all about picking up cabinets that have been sitting around, getting a good deal on it before they're sold out. They've done some shuffling around the casino-cades, the big buck hunter. We're over on the side. All that we see is the Pac-Man Deluxe along with the kiosk. And something I want to mention is we saw those smaller Class of 81 kiosk cards. You can still see an NFL Blitz here. I don't think NFL Blitz is in stock anymore. And I'll get to that in a second. I wonder if this is changing, because the one at Best Buy was acting a little bit differently. I'm not seeing this kind of freezing the way the home Best Buy kind of was acting up, but the kiosk cards haven't changed like we saw at the last location. I wonder if they stock the arcade one-ups in the back now just to move them from floor space. Is that kind of a telling tale that arcade one-up doesn't want to pay for anything more than this size right here? Cornercade sent me something that you got to check this out, and it looks pretty good. It's right next to that racing wheel. I want to say this is in the 700s, maybe $6.99. But man, off the bat, probably talking maybe 10 inches across, maybe 8. Maybe it's similar to a countercade, but you know, this is the one. He asked me, are you going to get one? You know, to play something like that new G.I. Joe game, I might kind of break into getting something like this in the future, just because it's G.I. Joe. And I want the arcade form factor. You can see, I mean, it draws the attention over there. But I also want to play games like a G.I. Joe beat 'em up. This would be a perfect way to do it. This is the area where the DVDs, the Blu-rays once were kept. We're finding out that all Best Buys have gotten rid of them. But I thought maybe we'd see some of those arcade one-ups that were on the floor. Either they sold them or they're just stocked. Kind of looking on the top of the shelf over there. I don't think that's an arcade one-up. Or they're just stocked in the warehouse because they don't want to have them sitting in the floor, but things get shuffled around. Kind of stuck the Legos over here in the corner. You know what? I mean, I know that there was at least 4 casino-cades here. They sold out. They actually sold out here. That's good. It's also kind of surprising. Dragon Slayer. We're gonna talk about Dragon Slayer before the video's over. I know that they had a buck hunter here too, and I just went to look, and this location wasn't showing up either, so they must have sold all their on-hand arcade one-ups at this Best Buy. The reason I say that NFL Blitz might be sold out at Best Buy is anything else you can see, they're giving us a pickup date. There's X-Men, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Casino-Cade. We go to Blitz, it says find a pickup location. Well, kind of the same thing we saw with Tron, that it was unavailable for pickup. You can only have it shipped to your house. See what I mean? Find a pickup location. So we all know that Tron is not really there. NFL Blitz must be sold out too. Best Buy finally out of NFL Blitz. Nope, I was wrong, guys. I'm surprised this isn't showing up online. Just looking to see if we wanted to do a store pickup today. This very location wasn't coming up. They just shifted all their arcade one-ups and their Infinity Game Board near the front entrance where we walked in. The Pac-Man is further off on that side, but they have sold some of these arcade one-ups here. It is good to still see these here. I was kind of freaking out a little bit. Yeah, they got Infinity Game Board currently at $4.99. I did see it cheaper, not the Costco. Somebody, I want to say maybe Target, was $4.19. But the Casino-Cade showing up at $4.99, along with all the other deluxe, except Big Buck Hunter. That's $5.99. I was getting kind of worried there when I didn't see those arcade one-ups. It's good to see them still in store. I just don't know why it's not showing up online. Why NFL Blitz is showing up online when, yeah, NFL Blitz is sold out at Best Buy. Tron is sold out at Best Buy. it just creates that FOMO, and I probably don't help with that because my kind of constant reminders of, hey, have you picked up Golden Axe yet? Have you picked up Dragon Slayer? Have you picked up Simpsons? I'm afraid when these sell out, they're gone, and that's why I kind of kicking around the idea of, should I get Dragon Slayer? Like, I can do it still with the Kohl's Cash, with everything. We're still in the weekend of that 3-day sale. Ah, man, I need a little bit more time to think about it. Oh, my buddy Serge Plays is actually playing The Simpsons. Check out his channel, playing a full run-through of Simpsons. And if you want to take a closer look of the Simpsons Arcade 1-Up, True North Due South just threw up a video on their $350 purchase. I'm afraid when these sell out, they're gone, and take it from me, I didn't want Simpsons. I got a deal on it, and now it's a cabinet I'm never going to part with. My intentions were to go to a Kohl's and order Dragon's Lair, and I can't do it yet. I originally was going to do the walk and talk on a Sunday. Things changed, and I want to do my follow-up video tomorrow after this video, talking about my predictions on our next deluxe cabinets. That's why I did the walk and talk on a Saturday. I still have another 24 hours or so to decide if I want to purchase Dragon's Lair. I got to think about it, guys. I'm not going to have an answer for this video. I just don't want the FOMO deciding this for me. I don't want to make this all about Tron. But I do want Dragon's Lair. I just need another day to think about it. You should never make decisions on an empty stomach. Love that nostalgic Burger King logo. I like that they brought it back. They do have some Kung Fu panda hats, crowns, set up throughout the restaurant. A ton of them. I guess anybody could walk away with one of these. Kung Fu Panda 4. We'll go with Dr. Pepper. It's kind of our go-to when we're going to the restaurants. And over the next 7 to 10 days, we're gonna have daily deals with the Burger King app. You may want to check it out. I think a lot of it's breakfast, but who doesn't like deals? Okay, Dr. Pepper, we got some ketchup, and I went with a double, just not cover my price. Went with the medium size. Somewhere under there is a double Whopper, no cheese, and half the fries, because, you know, I just dumped them. Yeah, those weekly deals, they did have a sign on the window too. Not knocking their breakfast, but I'd get the app if it was burgers, you know, I'd come back. But past on going to McDonald's earlier, there was a Burger King by the Hobby Lobby Target we went to. Kind of got me thinking, hit a Burger King, get that double Whopper. It was also a Popeyes, and I haven't been to Popeyes forever. Just wasn't really craving chicken. Not forgetting to take those pickles off, but the double Whopper. I think, I love McDonald's, but I think they made the right choice. Give the double Whopper today. So the exclusive Royal Perks deal, that's all breakfast. So that's what they're, yeah, we got a crown. That's what they are advertising on the app, is getting this. So yeah, check it out. Well, thank you guys for watching. It's tough to say who's got better fries. You know, I think it's just what kind of mood you're in. If you want a burger from Burger King, a Wendy's, Hardee's, or McDonald's, you know, it's other places like Five Guys. I actually was thinking Five Guys earlier. But I wanted to kind of talk about the Royal Perks app, exclusive Royal Perks deal, and just kind of throw that out there. And I like the fries. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time. And giveaway 6, our final giveaway, is the MVSX Mini, including the controller. I put everything back in the original box that it came in, and that's the end of this 2,000 sub giveaway. I think I'm going to play Golden Axe. We'll play Death Adder. When we get to 3,000, if we do get to 3,000, we'll have another giveaway instead of 6. what the heck, let's do 7 giveaways. Remember, it is player 1 that operates everything in the main menu. I'm gonna change out this marquee. Part of this video is gonna be like upgrading, like I'm gonna get a marquee for Turtles in Time, Golden Axe. Still gotta do one for X-Men. I'm saving X-Men for the very, very last. But yeah, play some Death Adder. We'll put together Marvel, and I'll just think about it on Sunday about Dragon's Lair. It's a cab just like these two. Like, there's special cabs. There's a nostalgic value. There's just, you have the Batman presence behind it. We'll have to think about it. Oh yeah, PD7, Lucky's Gym, Instagram, final giveaway, MVSX Mini. Just comment and you could win prize number 6. And hopefully we'll have 7 prizes if we reach the 3K.